Hey there, it's Kirsten here, and today I want to share with you a story of my vacation. One of my vacations that could have been maybe the best vacations in my life, but ended up not being because of my food obsession, because of my thin obsession, because of my body obsession, because of my exercise addiction. So I'm going to share this story with you, not so that I can beat myself up or regret the things that I did in the past, but so that maybe you see yourself in the same situation. You go like, okay, this is me too. And I want to show it to you because I don't want to have these memories that I have. I would like to have different memories, but this is what I have right now. Okay, so it was 2011 and we were traveling in Cyprus with my ex-boyfriend and with a couple of friends, and we had a good time. And of course, as I always did on a vacation, I worked out a ton, even more than usual. And I had started that day also with a run. So I was running outside, it was 40 degrees Celsius, crazy hot, the asphalt was black, it was even hotter. And I remember people were like turning their heads, be like, oh my goodness, you're running? But yes, that's what I did because I had to get my run in. I was always very, very worried that I'm gonna eat something different, I can't control everything, and therefore have to work out extra hard. After that run, we went out with the friends and we went to just explore the castle ruins that were there. The town was really pretty, so just walking around and exploring the place. And when it was time to go to dinner later, this is where things got interesting. So we got to that restaurant, and what I always did was that I ordered the food that I thought that has the least amount of calories. That was always my thing. I would never think, what do I want? How does my body feel? What really sounds good to me? How much do I want to eat? I never had those questions, any of them. I would always go to the restaurant and think, okay, this looks like it might have the least amount of calories, that's what I'm gonna order. And that's what I did that time too. So I ordered some kind of seafood dish that I just thought that, okay, seafood is probably light, maybe it's steamed, maybe it has some vegetables. But when it arrived, it was nothing like that. What arrived was a plate of fried food. It was octopus and some other seafood and with a side of fries. Everything was fried. And I was about to lose my mind because this is not what I had pictured. This was not what I was going to eat. And I was just sitting there being super resentful, being super pissed and not touching any of it. And my friends were really nice. They said, if you don't like it, why don't you just order something else? And I was like, no, I'm fine. You know, this passive aggressive behavior is not very mature. It's actually really, really childish. But I was just sitting there and saying, I'm not gonna touch this, I'm not gonna order another thing either. And I was just ruining my own mood, but not only, I was also ruining other people's mood. And so they finished their meals, my plate was there, I didn't touch anything. And after this meal, everybody went out to grab a few drinks and have fun and play pool. And what I did, I went back to my hotel room and ate 2 100-calorie granola bars because that was what I thought was healthy, and that's what was going to keep me lean and thin. And I just missed out on everything else that I could have experienced that night, having fun, having some drinks, having a great time with my friends, playing pool. So this is the memory that I have from this trip, right? Of course, there were good things too, but it's very much like dominated by thoughts like that or memories like that. And I don't want you to feel the same way. So start thinking, if I act the same way, what do I think back to later? What kind of memories do I make if I'm so obsessed with my food and with my thinness and with my fitness? Now looking back, what would I have done differently? So if this same scenario happened now, maybe tomorrow, here's what I would do. I would go out to a restaurant, I would order the food that looks like I want it. I really want it. Maybe it's a salad. Yeah, it often is a salad. Maybe it's a soup. Maybe it's an entree. Maybe I'm extremely hungry, I'm gonna order something bigger. Maybe not that hungry, I'm gonna eat a lighter salad. I'm gonna order based on what I feel, okay? So now when the food arrives and it's something totally different, it's not what I expected at all, then I would order another thing. It's not that hard to do, right? It's not that I committed to this one thing and now I have to eat this thing and it's wrong to order something else. It's not wrong. You can always order something else if you want to. Now, let's say that there was nothing else normal available on that menu, right? So everything was maybe fried or everything was something that I don't like. What would I do then? I would eat a little bit of this thing, at least a little bit, right? It's just food. It's not gonna kill me by tomorrow. It's simply food. It's one meal. But instead, I let this entire thing totally ruin my mood, ruin other people's mood, ruin my big part of my vacation because I was so obsessed with it. I want to make sure that you know your values. Like, what do you want from your life? Do you want to make cool memories? Do you want to make fun memories? Or do you want to be thinking about your food constantly and your fitness constantly and getting on the scale all the time and making sure you're not eating anything bad? Because I don't think that this is how you want to live your life. And also, this is not to say that we have to be like unhealthy and unfit and not care about what we eat or how we move. Absolutely not. Just I want to make sure that we don't let the food and fitness dictate our lives and ruin our vacations and make those bad memories that we don't want to remember. All right, this is it from me today. If you resonated with this story, if you resonated with other videos that I put up here, please make sure that you subscribe. There's a button in the corner, red button that says subscribe, and you will never miss a video from me. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comments or send me an email. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.